exactly what the offense just did. Run the football every play down the field. Don't try to trick them. Don't try to confuse them. Just be physical and set a tone.
And he makes the extra point. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Number 24, set to kick off.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Oh, pressure's coming. And he'll just get rid of that one. All right, guys, let's talk a little Merrill. You start the season, top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Smith takes the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Offense with jumbo personnel. Running to the left. Turning it on. The 40. The 30. The 10. And he scores. Touchdown, Terrapins. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. He now has 53 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Direct snap. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short, a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
Back to pass, it's Boley. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Moving to his left. The throw. Makes the grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Move to his right. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking 1st down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Maryland! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Isaac. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. Throwing right. Hauls it in. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a 1st down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Looking for a deep man. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
Tackle is made at the 19. Good enough for a 1st down.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah, and the QB never wants to miss inside on an out route, right? You got to throw it to the sidelines. Don't let anybody undercut that, go make a big play. And he did. He put it outside, put it on the money. I think the receiver needs to do a little better job. They got to secure that catch. He was open enough to make that play.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's McClung. Out wide left, it's Isaac. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down to the air. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Rush right in his face. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. Official stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Looks it in.
South Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. He's now up to 70 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's McClung. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Second down, gonna throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a little off. Incomplete. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He'll pitch it. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. The tag. Touchdown, Terrapins. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That defenses have to play responsibility football. You can tell they had the quarterback.
Oh, they block it. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Out wide right, it's Isaac. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Got a little space. He now has 79 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And now on second down for this offense. Snap it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
At the 10-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hits inside. It's Isaac. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss.
Number 24.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Rolls right. Got rid of it just in time.
And this could be really huge for this defense, man. You got put in a horrible spot. You can complain, you can whine, if you want to. It ain't going to help nothing. Like, they do a great job being ready for the pass on first down. Now, second down and goal. They've got to bow their necks. They got to find a way to continue to be physical and make some plays here and try to force the field goal. And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for space, it's Turner. He's got the first down. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Washington. Got a man, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Maryland.
Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the Utah Utes. And it's the Bruins in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Owen's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
That last connection left him a little short of the first down, but in perfect spot to attack on second and short. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackle behind the line. They'll lose one on the play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Still looking to his right. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Whip it out to the back on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Going to field this one in tight quarters. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Quick give. It's Isaac. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's McClung. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Isaac. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Pushes ahead. Can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to pass. It's McClung. He'll throw it. He's got it on the move. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offensive, right? Like, they got him right where they want him. It was a really nice job by the playmaker. QB got him the football, and he didn't run out of bounds. Like, he fought for every single extra yard he could. Almost got to the 1st down marker, but now sets up a 4th down.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Straight ahead, it's Smith. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Complete. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. To the air, it's McClung. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Right side, it's Tuggle. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
And these decisions are different now, man. Like, the way I look at this, inside the 2-yard line, 4th down, man, I'm going for this. I'm going to be aggressive because if I don't get this, they've got to go the length of the field, 90-plus yards, and put it together. So I put them in a bad spot regardless. So be aggressive here on offense.
They want to throw it. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, South Carolina made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal, going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
And the extra point is good. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to them. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Washington. Back's got it on the screen. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Get it out to the supersonic guy.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. With the draw. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The run to the left. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
South Carolina. And they'll take over first and 10.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Isaac. He's stopped.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Washington. Comes down, it's Johnson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Selling the fake. Gets rid of it. Left side is Fleming. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Running inside, it's Isaac. Past the 6. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this is why you play the games. On any given Saturday, anything can happen. And what an unbelievable upset win for this squad, David. They were so impressive coming into a situation where nobody gave them a chance. And it's early in the season. You know that a lot of their upcoming opponents, they're going to take notice of this.
I'm about to say, this is the early season upset of the year candidate so far. Like, just out of the blue.